What's good, fam? It's your boy. Welcome back, Suits and Scents. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning to the channel. Today, fam, I'm going to give you 10 of the best men's fragrances that have ever, did you hear me? Ever, that have ever been created. 5 designer, 5 niche. All right? We're going to do designer first, then we're going to do niche. 10 of the best men's fragrances that have ever been created. Okay? First time viewers, thank you. Stopping by, tuning to the channel. You know, everybody always say like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Before you do that, go back, check out some of the other videos from Soups and Scents. Make your decision from there. All right? Continue viewers and subscribers. Much love. Truly appreciate you. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. Not gonna happen. All right, we're gonna let the intro roll. We're gonna get into these 10 fragrances. Let's do it. All right, fam. Like I said, I'm gonna start with designer first. All right. Now, of course, your list of 10 could be, or might be, or will be different than mine. But I promise you, you can't dispute that they aren't some of the greatest men's fragrances ever created. Ever. First, going to the house of Bentley. Man, listen. Now, this right here, you can get this for about, shoot, 30, 40, 50 bucks now. But not saying that the quality isn't superb, because it is. Bentley, beautiful fragrance. Came out in 2013. The rum, the cinnamon, and the leather. Gorgeous. The leather is what really, well, actually the rum, cinnamon, all 3 of them really together just brings this fragrance out. And the longevity is good, the sillage is good. I mean, just the scent itself is a really gorgeous, beautiful scent. Bentley, you're gonna love that one, all right? That's my first designer. Let's get to the second one. Okay, next we're going to the house of Dolce & Gabbana, and it's the one. Yeah, this bottle's empty. I got a corner left, same corner from the last video. I just haven't used it, and I keep meaning to re-up on this. But the main reason why I won't, because I know it's not going to give me that same effect that this original bottle gave me. Like I said, came out 2008. This should run you, well, the new bottles now probably run you about 80 bucks. Between 60 and 80 bucks. 60 and 80 bucks. Not that expensive at all for an excellent designer fragrance. Oh man, when this thing hit the scene, boy, whoo, gone. Stratosphere. Out of here. I'm telling you, this thing was nice. And you see, I co-named it. I ran through. This was absolutely beautiful. This was one of the original grapefruit. One of the original houses that came out with grapefruit. Because remember, the grapefruit in here with the ginger, tobacco, and cedar. The one, Dolce & Gabbana, beautiful. This was truly one of the greatest men's fragrances ever created. I promise you that. I will. Let's get to the next one. Okay, fam. Next, going to the house of Armani, and it is Stronger With You Intensely. Stronger With You Intensely. Listen. You have Stronger With You, the original, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then you have this one, but then you have a third rendition that came out. But to me, I think this one is the best one. I mean, just look how dark that juice is. Absolutely gorgeous. This one came out 2013. This also should run you between 60 and 80 bucks. The spice with the pink pepper, the toffee, the cinnamon, the amber, but it's the vanilla. It's the vanilla that really makes its mark on this fragrance right here. Beautiful, beautiful, stronger with you intensely. Gorgeous designer fragrance. All right, let's move to where we at? 4. Let's move to number 4. All right, in the 4th spot, there's no need to even talk about release dates, price, or anything. All you got to do is say the house and the fragrance, and boom, done deal. House of Tom Ford, and it's Oud Wood. This is one of, when this one hit the scene, yeah, it was ball game. It was ball game. Everybody was swiping this up. This one was a nice, I call it the transitional fragrance, because you can wear it hot, warm weather, cold, hot, warm weather, and fall, winter weather. You can. Oud Wood, beautiful fragrance. Now this one is truly one of the best fragrances, especially if you got one of the original batches. One of the best fragrances that came from the House of Tom Ford, even though he done sold it twice. Who got it now? Estee Lauder, I think, got it, or one of them houses got it. They be bouncing back and forth so much. But Oud Wood, beautiful scent, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, let's get to this last designer. All right, this last designer is another one where you don't have to mention any release dates, notes, none of that stuff. All you gotta do is say the house and the fragrance, and it's done, over, kaput, ball game. The house of Chanel and the Chanel, Chanel the blue. And this one is the Perfume version. The Perfume version. Oh man. Whew, man. Put it there. Gorgeous fragrance. Gorgeous fragrance. Blue de Chanel. Perfume version. When this one hit, there's another one that when it hit the scene, it was over. It was over. I say yet again, it was over. Done. Okay. So those are my 5 designer fragrances, or my five of the best designer men's fragrances that have ever been created. Ever. Yeah, your list might be different, but I promise you can't dispute any of these 5 that are on this list. You cannot dispute it. I promise you that. Gorgeous, 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 and gorgeousness. I'm telling you, nosegasms. All right, nosegasms. All right, let's move to the niche side. Let's slide this way. All right, family. On the niche side, first one up on deck, we're going to the house of MFK, Mason Franklin Kirkjohn. Yeah, and it is. Well, wait a minute. No, it's not Oud Satin Mousse. It's not Oud Silk Mousse, but it is the one. Grand Soir. This came out in 2013, 16. It was one of them. Run you about $250 for this size. Listen, the amber and the vanilla, it gives you that nice, warm, perfect cold weather, fall weather fragrance. Beautiful for that. Fireplace fragrance. You will absolutely love it. I'm telling you. Grand Soir. One of man's best fragrances ever to be created. I'm telling you that. Nobody will dispute this list right here. No one. You might have some that you might put on there, but you will not dispute any one of these 10 fragrances on the designer side and the niche side. Let's move to the next one. All right, you know what? For the designer ones, because of the name and the title, we don't even have to give price, release date, or anything. All we're going to do is say the fragrance, and you're going to agree because they've been in so many videos, so you should already have some knowledge of these fragrances that I'm about to present to you. And the next one is the House of Initio Perfumes. Which one you think it is? Got to be Oud for Greatness, because that's their money maker. That's the one that truly put them on the map. Oud for Greatness. If this isn't one of the best man's fragrances that has ever been created, I don't know what is. I don't know what it is. If you say it isn't, you need to go out on the street and ask a stranger to slap you. Pay them. Matter of fact, you should pay a stranger to slap you if you don't think that Oud for Greatness is one of the best men's fragrances ever created. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And ever, 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 ever. All right? All right. Let's move along. Okay, this next one. It's been around for a while. You know, they say the new formulations aren't better than the original formulation, but to me, it's still an awesome freaking fragrance. The House. Look. Whew. Listen, just absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. I almost had one. Jubilation 25. Oh man. Almost. I gotta wipe the bottle off. I'm sorry. I was trying to wipe the bottle off before I put it up there because of my fingerprints. But I'm telling you, when Amouage came out with this one, Jubilation 25, it is just gorgeous. That's a man's fragrance. You could have went with 25 or you could have went with 40, but I went with 25 because it came out first. It's one of the original staples that, put them on the map. Beautiful scent, Jubilation 25. Another fragrance that I would say is one of the best men's fragrances ever created. Trust me, I'm telling you. You can't dispute this list. You can't. Get to the next one. And this one right here. When this one hit the scene and it came out, it was the end of fall, I believe, going right into springtime. Perfect release time. Perfect release time. And the warm weather was upon us. And when this came out, when this fragrance came out, it captured the world by storm. And it is none other than Elysium, House of Roja Dove. Man, look. Oh man, the women just absolutely love Elysium. I'm telling you, they did, because it was something different slightly. It was a sweet, fresh fragrance that hit the market, and people just gravitated to it. They really did. They just gravitated to it. Beautiful scent. Roja Dove, when he came out with those 4 fragrances in that line, in the bottle in this design, all of them were good. All of them was good. Creation E was probably second, but Elysium was number 1. It was the number 1 seller out of all of those. This one, then Creation E, and then you could pick your take between Vetiver, Scandal, and Dangerous. You could choose your own pick, but Elysium was the one that really was one of the best creations from that line. Trust me, I'm telling you. It hit the scene the way, well, can I say that? Because I was going to say it hit the scene the way that Aventus did. But you got to understand, when Aventus hit the scene back in 2010, the fragrance world wasn't as flooded as it is now. So I can say that when Elysium came on the scene, with the competition that was out there, it still held its ground and did pretty good. It did. So mentioning Aventus, you have to put this in there as one of the greatest men's fragrance ever created, because it is the king to some people. It is the king to some people, right? But let me show you my king. Hold on. My king of fragrances. My king is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's my king, but let me show you my king of fragrances. Hold on. If you are a frequent to my channel, then you should already know it is none other than Diaghilev. All right, but that's not in this list. That's not in this list because to me, Diaghilev is just above all fragrances. This is my baby right here. I love me some Diaghilev. This is actually my second bottle. Love Diaghilev. You talking about a man's fragrance? Yes, but it's not in this list. So let me I'm getting hyped a little bit talking about it. So let's move on. We're getting back on Aventus. I will say that Aventus is one of the best men's fragrances ever created. Ever. It is. It's the king to some people. And technically it did. It held that title. And to some people, it still does hold the title of the king of fragrances, because when it came out, it was just, especially the original batches back in 2010 when it first came out. Oh man, I mean, it had the strength of 10 wild elephants running at you. It was just beautiful and potent, and it was different. It was different. That pineapple, man, in there, it was just absolutely gorgeous. It really was. I'm telling you, beautiful scent. So, just beautiful, just beautiful. Okay. All right. So I gave you 10, 5 designer, 5 niche of the best men's fragrances ever created, ever. Let your boy know what you think. You might agree, but you will not disagree. So there's no might. You might, add your little favorite one in there, but the ones that I put, you can't disagree that they aren't some of the greatest men's fragrances ever created. Promise you that. Okay. If you do, let your boy know. All right. What will be your replacement? Tell me. All right. Okay. That's about it. We're gonna get up out of here. First time viewers, once again, thank you for stopping by Soups and Scents. My continued viewers and subscribers, much love. Truly appreciate you. Can't stop. Won't stop. Not gonna stop. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm gonna exit slowly, and you'll know. It's not happening. Deuces.